Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Rock and Roll Rules with Mickey Diamonds. We're gonna jump right into this today because what I'm here to discuss is the three rules of rock and roll. Here's what they are: rocking out, looking cool, and kicking ass. That's it. And destroying property that isn't yours and shit inside of someone else's hotel room. That's another thing that you can do that kind of kicks ass. So that's how you walk around and kick ass. Fuck. Look like a douche too, for that matter. Like, just dress up in, like, Motley Crue t-shirts and tease your hair way up, like, while you're wearing a visor, and have your hair going way up like this, above it. Grow your hair out, too. Have it going way up above it, but spray it with, like, something stronger than mousse, like hairspray and shit, and use a lot of it. Use half a bottle and shit. Like, tease it up higher than the girls did back in the 80s. Smoke a lot of cigarettes, and, work on your car a lot when two conditions are present. One, there isn't anything wrong with your car, and two, when you know nothing about cars in the first place. Kinda like when you sit there and go, well, my car's fucked up, something's wrong, and you open the hood up and you know that, like, you're just standing there going, I have no idea what I'm looking at. This is going to solve nothing. I have no clue what I'm doing. And it usually attracts a crowd around you, and then one of those people usually mouths off to you and goes, "You idiot! You gotta you gotta put blinker fluid in it. That's why everything's fucked up." And you just go, "Oh yeah, I'm an idiot." And then he goes, "Yeah, let me fix it." And then that dick always has tools and shit on hand, and the problem there is he's always drunk too and just starts taking things apart. Take things apart too while you're doing it. And have no clue how to put it back together. That's rock and roll. And also play everything in power chord form with distortion. Everything you do should sound like this. I used to listen to, like, did I listen to Sum 41 all the time? Fuck yeah, I did. My favorite punk band ever is Boxcar Racer, because the guy just has that voice that's like, "Don't waste your time, and I know that a voice inside my head." And that shit's awesome, dude. I listen to it all the time, and I mean, the most original punk rock band I'd probably say ever made was, because I like a lot of punk, and I think that Offspring probably is the best punk band of all time. So, and all the guys, that guy from Green Day came around with his fucking stupid voice, and then everyone started copying his voice, and then you eventually had Blink 184 come out, and, like, they just raised it a couple octaves. That's what he did, and then all the punk rock bands ever started sounding like that guy. And they always do a ska song somewhere in every album. There's always a ska song, and they slam dance, and if you don't know what that is, it's when you're walking around in a punk rock show and there's a mosh pit going on, but it's not really a mosh pit, it's these guys whipping their arms up and down in their legs, and it's the most bizarre ritual you will ever see. And the shows always took place in a church, too, which I always found very strange, especially when guys were dancing around doing that. I was just like, what the fuck? is this? I can't say anything. The first show I ever played was in a church, so. Not that there's anything wrong with it, I had an attitude I had to put a lid on. Not because of sacrilegion, but because of just genuine misbehavior and a disdain for the audience that I couldn't openly express. But I learned, yeah, some 41 songs and shit. I learned this song. Yeah, that's a song. That's the thing when you play with distortion. A lot of times I notice that when you're just jamming with distortion, you kind of go into nonsense playing really fast. And, it's hard to stay focused. It also covers up everything you screwed up, so if you're playing a note, I totally biffed that, but it doesn't sound like I did, does it? Let's biff it again. Fucked that whole scale up, but it was hidden. With the distortion... Wait, I have a wah pedal, dude. What do I need? I have everything here. I have separate chords. Do I want to... I'm not going to do it today. I'm saving that one, though. Oh, shit. I forgot I had that thing. But yeah, we're going to stop being a fucking wiener butt and, I don't know. I like a lot. Distortion can very well. I just think when it's all power chords and everything, and it's too much distortion. I felt a lot of people from punk rock scenes and metal scenes and hard rock scenes were a little elitist and kind of acted like doorkeepers, and were just like, "Man, fuck you, man." Some guy told it to me best actually one time. He said, "The reason I don't play in like metal bands anymore is because, man, we're trying to get the ladies tipsy and topside, you know what I'm saying? And, you're playing a metal show, and a lot of it is, after there's 15 people there, and after your song, you'll get, like, half the audience members all going, like, with their fists up like that, and if you're lucky, you'll get one guy in the background who just goes, 'Fuck you!' And that's if you're lucky. I don't know, I'm not that pissed off. I really listened to a lot of heavy metal when I'm younger, and I loved a lot of it, especially at the time. I kind of grew out of it. I liked a lot more of the popular stuff. I liked the 80s glam shit, too, because it was just welcoming to everyone, and it didn't matter who you were, what you looked like. Everyone's on fucking coke, and they're drunk as shit, and, like, you know, whatever, it's unhealthy later, but at the time, fuck yeah, dude. The only heavy band that really stood the test of time for me, out of the Metallica and the Megadeth and the Slayer and there's still some death metal I do like, but it's not really that heavy. It's not that heavy of an influence. I like Pantera. That's the only one that I still listen to, out of, like, that main group. That one didn't go anywhere. I just wanted to make sure you knew the rules to what rock and roll was, and, I got all of these down, so I don't know, I might be ahead of the game or some shit. I'm kind of becoming a wine connoisseur. I don't really, it's a red. I don't really touch a lot of liquor anymore. And the beer also has been fading a little bit. I'm just gonna get really good at wine, because wine's not a... Wine's more of a... You sip it, and chill, and... Granted, I do like getting loud and obnoxious and drink beer to the point where I can't hear anything anymore in every conversation or whatever interaction that you have with somebody. It's like, ah, what? Well, yeah. As the guy sits there and starts telling you about shit you didn't ask about, and he just starts pissing his pants while he's telling you, and it's fun. But here's the song I invented. What was the RPMs again? Some shit like this. I just want to... Bo ba ba, skeeta dee da. And we're practicing right now. That's what we're doing. You're gonna listen to a goddamn practice. Turn the camera down, that's how I screwed up there. I better show you what I'm doing on guitar, because this is the most... This is how a real douche romances the ladies. He owns a guitar. This is the douchiest thing ever. And it's because being a douche is super fucking cool, and it's super fucking fun. I mean, lost my train of thought. Let's go into another song I invented. Here, just whatever, dude. I want to look at my face because I can't look away. I'm like that I'm like that guy in the car that's just staring at his reflection in the rearview mirror going, I'm so handsome, I can't look away. I'm actually just checking my face for yeah, sometime I got a cut somewhere here. I forgot where, but I just hope it's not bleeding again. Just be like, oh shit. Oh shit, is it bleeding again? I walked into a liquor store hammered one time and was like, oh shit, is it bleeding again? Because there's like blood all over my neck. Why do I feel like such a scumbag when I'm walking around in Crystal? I'm getting like looked at really hard sometimes too, and I'm just like, man, I just know I'm not a bad person. I don't know why I'm getting these fucking filthy looks though. Am I being recognized from somewhere? And why do I feel like such a piece of shit? Was it because I used to walk around drunk as hell the entire day, going into the electronics section at Target, chatting with the employees there and going like, "So kid, let me tell you, dude, about my computer." And then I'd tell them how old it was, and immediately right there they just laughed at me and they're like, "Yeah, you probably need a new computer." I'm like, "Well, that's what I'm thinking." And I almost bought a Chromebook. Fuck Chrome. Fuck a Chromebook. Yeah, I use music software, and I use video games, and that's fucking it. So, I'm gonna probably have to invest like at least $400, to be fucking quite frank. Now I wrote this song. This song's the shit. Sorry for flying off the handle like that. Shit, man. I don't know, man. Whatever, dude. Whatever it is you gotta do, man. You gotta do it right. That's the best piece of advice I could have possibly given to anybody for anything. And it's because I'm smart. Fucking smart as shit. Fucking smarter. Way smarter than you. I don't know, dude. I'm walking around genuinely offended at times. And I'm not sure why. I know I'm offended. Then I glance around the room and go, oh yeah. I'm from Nugget Street. It's really hard to perceive as something aside from your initial 4-year-long experience. So, maybe I am being a dick. At the same thing, I think most people are smart enough to know to just not pay attention, and they probably actually genuinely forget right away, so... We're gonna leave off this Offspring song, the original punk rock better. I forgot how the rest of it goes. I didn't forget. I just fucking... This is also what people that rock and roll do. Fuck. Lost my train of thought. That's what we do. I'm getting out of here. I want some more of that wine, to be honest. So I hope you had fun, and I hope you learned something, and, I forgot what I was gonna say again.